What ifs? Anyways, Monday morning. Beautiful sunrise coming up. We got some golden clouds from it hitting off. We got some reds at the horizon line with some fog. Oh my God. It is a beautiful morning. A little chilly, 55. I know some of you like, that's not cold at all. Hey, I'm a hot-blooded. I'm hot-blooded, hot-blooded. Weekends are hard, dude. I mean, I freaking love the weekends, obviously. Especially the weekend I have Tanner. But the Mondays after I have them are tough because I already miss them like crazy. But even as I'm saying this, I'm trying to remind myself I'm supposed to be being positive. And I know I can acknowledge stuff like that, but I also got to realize like that's just part of life. Pain's part of life, suffering's part of life. It is what it is. And all you can do is keep pushing forward. All you can do is keep going. I mean, sometimes that's literally all you can do is just each morning try to make. I just kind of quit mid-sentence there. Sorry about that. I don't know, man. People cannot drive sometimes. Like, honestly, if you like just think about all the times you go out and drive and you see people doing crazy stuff, because let's be honest, we all see it all the time. You're just like, how did you get your driver's license? Or maybe not. Maybe 90% of the population, you tards out there, don't know how to fucking drive, and us 10% are the ones, like, what the are you all doing? So maybe not. Maybe you don't even realize how many drivers are on the road, because you're one of those drivers.
I will beat your dick.
Anyways. Sometimes literally all you can do is just keep going, and I'm learning that in life, man. I am definitely the type of person that gets all up in my feelings, emotions. I get caught up in my emotions easily. So I get it, man. I mean, it's tough, but you know, I'm learning like does all this stuff with Becca and Tanner and Ellie and all that suck right now? Is it all like shitty and crappy? Yeah, it is. It 100% is. It sucks balls, but who cares? Okay, it's bad. Okay. You lost your wife in 5 years. Okay, so what? Like, what? Okay, what's that mean? Like, are you gonna kill yourself? Is that your option? And if you decide no on that, which I've decided no on that. I mean, my brain still thinks it sometimes. My brain still attacks me like that sometimes. But I am like aware enough to realize like there's a lot of good to life. Even when something super shitty happens, like someone dying or a relationship ending or losing a kid or anything like that, like things are gonna suck balls. Like sometimes women do. Sometimes life circumstances do. You know, if you ever had a woman suck your balls, it hurts once in a while. You can either tell them to stop and miss out on all the good parts, or you can put up with it and keep going because you know the sucky be goody. You know what I'm saying?
You better stop that.
And trust me, like this is not coming from someone who has it all put together. This is not coming from someone who is a motivational speaker. I consume that stuff because I can't handle life 90% of the time. But luckily, for whatever reason, God's always been there enough that there's always that voice that's like, no, you love yourself, man. Like, you're a cool person. Even though you sometimes think you hate yourself, even though you sometimes think life sucks. Like, no, it's good, it's good. Like, there's always that voice fighting for me. And I feel bad for people that don't have that voice, that obviously then they end it. Or I guess they ignore that voice, I don't know. And maybe I just don't ignore that voice because I was raised in church and maybe I should be more thankful for that. I don't know. Because I believe it's God, man. I mean, because what do you do when you hate yourself? What do you, like, who's that person in there saying like, no, you got this, no, and you're like, no, I don't got this is horrible, this is shitty, like, I'm falling apart, I'm dying inside, like, I feel like there's no hope, I feel like, and then there's that little voice in there that's just like, you got this, you can do it, just hang in there, nah, you're pretty cool, man, you know what I mean? So I talked to Grandma today. She said they were home this evening and Danielle, Riley, and Liam were coming over to hang out. So if you want to go and see Liam and hang out with him and stuff, we can go to, and Grandma and them, we can go there. Or we can go home and we can get the bikes and we can go on the bike trail. Or we can go home, ride the bikes around the neighborhood, and then just hang out at the house. So whichever Whatever you want to do. What do you think? We want to go to Grandma Birdie's? Do you want to ride?
Grandma Birdie's.
Okay. Then that is what we will do, sir.
Your beard is still shaved off.
No, I reshaved it off again.
Why?
I don't know. I kind of like it. So I wanted to try it again and see if I really like it or not. What do you think?
Good.
You like it?
Yeah, you need to do that all the time.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking changing to this for a while, changing it up. You know how like you got a haircut and now your hair looks different?
Yeah.
Kind of gave my face a haircut. I don't have hair up here, so I can't change this style. This is always the same, bald. So I don't know, I thought it'd be fun to change this up a little bit.
But hair grows back on your chin.
Mm-hmm, yep, grows
Only
back.
when you're big and fuzzy.
What? When you're big and fuzzy, what does that mean?
That means you're fat.
Oh no, he didn't.
Who, me?
No, like somebody else that ate a lot of food.
Oh, okay, I was about to say, boy, I'm about to jack you up, man. Call me fat. What are you smiling for? You thinking it? Oh, I'm about to jack you up, dude. Hot Stepper YouTube music.
I did mean you are fat.
Nani?
You butt nugget!
Here it is on.
Running through the last of my thoughts.
Had a pretty good week. I mean, it was pretty good, pretty good. Got a lot of stuff done this week. We had a couple days where things were a little slow, but overall, I'm pretty satisfied with everything we got done this week. A lot of it was kind of like, I had to kind of take this week to just like refix things. We kept having issues with like all of our proxies and remote editing stuff, me and Mark's trying to figure out. So I've had to like rearrange things, redo things, restructure things. We're now using a combination of my Synology NAS and OneDrive together. I ended up paying to upgrade my OneDrive space from 1 terabyte to 2 terabytes. That way we also have a little bit more space in there. So I'm hoping going forward it works well, because I love the fact that I can edit the videos. Once we have it really set up where the proxies are working good and everything, then that's when I'll really be happy. Also my mental, you know, I'm like right, I feel like I'm right there on the cusp of like being able to do this whole, and I realize like I'm just gonna have to start being more honest about it, like be like, you know, I'm like so, I don't know, it's so weird because you get so worried about what people think about you, and it's like I'm so worried that if I like start like trying to help other people or something, people are gonna be like, oh, how are you gonna help people when you're dealing with this and that and da-da-da. And it's like, I don't fucking know, but I want to help people, so I want to start talking about this stuff more in a way that can help other people, but I'm not exactly sure how to do that yet, so trying to figure that out. I'm gonna live life, man. I'm tired of being upset. I'm tired of being depressed. I'm tired of being anxious and worrying about shit. The older I get, the more I realize there is nothing I can do about it. Nothing. Which I think is why I ended up going back to God, because that just, you know, this happening with my wife just really solidified that I can't do this anymore. I don't know what to do half the time. I don't know how to do it. I'm worrying myself to death over everything and trying to do this and that, and I can't control other people and what they do. I mean, none of this is what I wanted, and yeah, I'm sad and depressed as shit, but like that doesn't mean I can't, like, just because I'm feeling that way doesn't mean I had to act that way. Okay, yeah, it sucks, man. Like, yes, I'm sad and depressed, and I'm not like telling anybody else that's that, like, you gotta get over it. What I am saying is you can be sad and depressed and sit around and be sad and depressed, or you can be sad and depressed and go do shit and go still try to have some fun, whatever that fun may be. Anyways, that's the end of this week. We're out here. If you guys like these vlogs, if you've been watching them, hey, maybe consider leaving a comment. I'd like to meet some of you guys. When I first started doing them, I want to be like Casey Neistat, and I'm not still saying I don't. This guy lives a sweet life, but I don't want to be Casey Neistat. I want to be me, and what me wants is to find some people that are interested in the same shit as me. To find some people that like you know, like YouTube, like self-development, like, you know, maybe they have, you know, maybe they're a single father. I don't know. So if you're watching and that's you, maybe leave a comment. Also, while you're here, hit that like button, subscribe, all the stuff. I'd appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week. I will see you guys on the next one. Until then, peace out, everybody. Later, nerds.